The sharp knock on the apartment door at 9:42 p.m. made Ethan Brooks freeze mid-step. He was standing beside his 6-year-old daughter's bed, carefully tucking a frayed stuffed rabbit under her arm. Who would be knocking this late? He glanced at Maya, already drifting into sleep, then quietly closed her bedroom door and crossed the small living room cluttered with crayons, toy cars, and unfinished school projects. The knocking came again firm, impatient. When Ethan opened the door, his breath caught. Standing in the hallway was Claire Montgomery, CEO of Montgomery Systems and his direct supervisor for nearly 5 years. Her posture was rigid, her eyes sharp, her expression unreadable. "You're fired," she said flatly. If you're wondering how a single father's life is about to change forever, don't forget to like and subscribe because this story is about misunderstandings, second chances, and the kind of care that shows up when you least expect it. Ethan felt the floor tilt beneath him. Fired? Tonight? His mind raced through unfinished code, missed meetings, unread emails. Since losing his wife Anna to illness 2 years earlier, he had been surviving on determination and caffeine, barely holding everything together. "Ms. Montgomery, please," he whispered, lowering his voice. "If I messed something up, I can fix it. I need this job." "My daughter. That's exactly why I'm here," Claire interrupted, her tone softer than before. "You haven't been listening." Before Ethan could respond, a small voice floated down the hallway. "Daddy?" Maya stood rubbing her eyes, clutching her stuffed rabbit. Her curly hair stuck out in every direction, and her pajamas were decorated with stars. Ethan's heart clenched. "Sweetheart, go back to bed." But Maya stepped closer and looked up at Claire. "Are you my dad's boss?" Claire knelt immediately, her stern expression melting. "I am, and you must be Maya. Your dad keeps your drawings on his desk." Maya frowned. "Are you firing him?" "He works really hard. He stays up late on his computer after I fall asleep." Something shifted in Claire's eyes. "That's why I need to talk to him," she said gently. "May I come in?" Ethan stepped aside, painfully aware of the mess, the stacked dishes, the laundry, the chaos of a life stretched too thin. Claire surprised him again. "Maya, want to show me your room while your dad makes tea?" Maya beamed. "I have glow-in-the-dark planets." 15 minutes later, Maya was asleep again, and Ethan sat across from Claire at his kitchen table, steam rising from 2 mismatched mugs. "If I'm fired," he said quietly, "why are you here?" "Because you wouldn't hear me in the office," Claire replied. "You've been pushing yourself to the breaking point. You missed the company awards tonight, the one where you were supposed to be honored." Ethan swallowed. He had completely forgotten. "I'm not firing you for that," Claire continued. "I'm firing you from working 80-hour weeks, from skipping meals, from pretending you can do everything alone." She slid a folder across the table, effective immediately. 40-hour weeks, mandatory delegation, 2 remote days per week, company childcare support, counseling resources. Ethan stared at the pages. "Why?" "Because I've been where you are," Claire said softly. "My husband died 6 years ago. I buried myself in work so I wouldn't have to feel the loss." Ethan looked at her differently, now not as a CEO, but as someone who understood. "You don't have to grieve alone," she said. "And burnout isn't strength, it's survival mode." Over the next few weeks, change came slowly. Ethan learned to leave work on time, to eat lunch away from his screen, to help Maya with homework without exhaustion fogging his mind. Claire checked in not as a boss, but as someone who cared. 3 months later, at a company charity event, Ethan arrived without his laptop bag. He wore a new suit. He smiled easily. When the music started, he surprised himself by asking Claire to dance. "I haven't done this in years," he admitted. "Then we'll take it slow," she replied. As they moved together, Ethan felt something unfamiliar but welcome hope. 6 months later, Ethan stood in his kitchen, watching Claire and Maya decorate cupcakes, frosting everywhere, laughter filling the room. His phone buzzed with a work email. He ignored it. Some moments matter more than deadlines. Sometimes the thing that feels like the end is actually the beginning. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is open the door.